Hey, I'm back. Great. So, funny thing, Bandicam is what I'm using. Like, people have told me to use Fraps, but I chose Bandicam because I got a free copy of it, so I just used it. So, on Bandicam, it's F8 to pause and F9 to stop recording. So, I heard a noise, so I pressed what I thought to be F8. No, it's F9. So, I have to make the thingy. And because I have no editing skills, and the fucking mouse is on the thing again. So because I have no editing skills, I'm gonna have to release this as like podcast 2.5. So this is podcast 2.5. Welcome. It's probably going to come straight after podcast 2. I'm probably gonna upload them at the same time. So I was talking about food and how it was annoying to eat, like in front of people. It's like you don't know if they're gonna judge you on how you eat, but I can't be asked to talk about that shit because it's not very interesting. So I'm just gonna move on to my next segment, which I forgot about again. All right, Steve does vlogs. No, that's his name. That's the channel I made for him, but he didn't use because I lost the password. And the name he chose is better anyway. It's called Simply Goodwin. Now, he has more subscribers than me because he's whoring himself out on Facebook, but if you're a subscriber of mine and you're not a subscriber of him, you just go subscribe and watch his videos. He does vlogs, but he's going to get into some gameplay. Now, what I'm going to ask him to do is whore me out a bit and mention me in one of his videos, like a sort of like whore for whore thing. It's like you tell about mine, I'll tell him about yours. So, if you haven't watched his videos, go video them. They're alright. They're not as good as mine, obviously, because mine fucking kick ass at everything. And I can't believe I use fucking kick ass. I've never said that, and I never will again. Kick ass, boom, I lied. Deal with it. So, yeah, he's got 13 subscribers. I've got 12. So I just need that one subscriber to tie with him, and then that one to overthrow him. Because 12 plus 2 is 14, and 14 is a bigger number than 13. Don't know where I'll go in with that, but yeah. So I want to beat him in subscribers, if I'm honest. Like, everything's a competition with me. Like, most things are anyway, not everything. Because I'd lose at most things if I made everything a competition. So the things where I think I can win, I'll make a competition. So just subscribe if you're not a subscriber to me and you're listening to this thinking this guy's alright. Just subscribe to me. You don't have to watch any of my videos. Just give me that subscribe and I'll thank you. So he's got a channel. To date, like this date here, 22nd, 23rd. I'm fucking retard. 23rd, he's done 3 vlogs. He's doing them weekly. Although he says if he gets a few subscribers, he'll be doing 2 more, like an extra one a week or something. I don't know. He will be doing gameplay, although like his gameplay thing will be limited because his graphics card's not the best. I know the specs of his computer, and he actually says the specs of his computer in one of his vids. But I know him personally, so like I'm almost the one that chose the thing out for him. But the computer friend that we both have did that. So I've got a better computer than him. Mine fucking destroys his. Like, mine pisses all over his. So his can cry in a corner and die for all I care, because mine's fucking boss compared to his. I'm just saying that because we've got the same amount of RAM, but I think he's got a better processor, but I've got a better graphics card, and I fucking pwn his graphics card. He has the old graphics card I used to have, actually, because I ain't got a type of computer. It's a custom built. Well, they build it and they sell it to you, but like it's different parts. Like, it's not all Dell or shit or Intel. So like when people ask me what type of computer I just say custom build, so it makes it sound like fancy and like expensive and shit. It wasn't. You're actually cheaper than most computers are, but it's better than most computers are. So fucking bossing it up right here, saving all my monies. So like you can do let's plays, but not to standard. Like my old videos with like the Killing Floor one, where it gets like really shit frame rate. That's on the graphics that he'll be using. I got a better one since then, so I can record like better games with like 30 frames per second or something. Where like last time on the Killing Floor ones, especially, you can say it's about like 13, 12 frames per second. Like really jiggity, 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 jiggity. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Right. So like he's at the minute, like, is this friend who I don't know if you have one of these friends, but he'll love something for about a month or something, and then just go on to another thing, and then but if you mention that, like, he's into Lord of the Rings at the minute, but next month he'll be into something else, and then again he'll go back to it, so it won't just drop it, it'll just go back to it occasionally. But I agree with him for most things, but I've never seen the Lord of the Rings. Well, I saw Lord of the Rings like when they first came out, like on DVD, but that were ages ago, and I can't remember. So I haven't watched, to my knowledge, I can't remember anything to Lord of the Rings. So technically, I've not. Well, I have watched it, but technically, I've not memorized. Well, I've not memorized it, so that's all good. So he loves the Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, okay about it, because I've played some games. I think I know what happens. Like, a ring is powerful. Well, it's powerful, but it just turns you invisible, so it's not that powerful. And it gets you all like bold and skinny because you love it so much if you use it too many times. Like most things I can agree on. Like his type of music, like he's like into proper death metal, like screaming all the time. I just don't like that. It's not my cup of tea. Like the music I do like is like most. I don't like dubstep. Well, I like one dubstep, like just Skrillex. Boomerang? No, I'm just gonna butcher the name. I'll just say it's the Skrillex one. But music I like most types. Like I like heavy metal. That's alright. I like rock. I like Justin Bieber. I actually really like Justin Bieber's Baby. Like most people are like, oh, he's fucking gay. I think they're just jealous, really, because he's fucking rich and he's getting his dick wet all the time. And so he can pretty much do anything and people will still love him. Like, he smokes weed, people cut themselves. I find that fucking loud noises. I just kick my bin. So he smokes weed, people cut themselves. It's like, it must be weird to be that famous, that if you do something bad, people physically hurt themselves to make you stop. Probably didn't work. He probably smokes weed every day. And gets high as many times as he can. All to him, to be honest. Like, if you've got it, just do it. Then again, I wouldn't do drugs, because drugs are bad. No, the reason I wouldn't do drugs is because I couldn't trust myself. Like, if I could smoke weed every day and feel fine and not get addicted, I would. Probably, actually, no, I wouldn't, because I couldn't afford it. Like, I'd rather buy games. But like, if I could do cocaine and nothing would happen, I wouldn't get addicted or anything. I probably would if I could afford it. But I can't trust myself because I know I'll do one line and then my head will fuck up and I would have been addicted and I'd probably do anything to get drugs again. Just scared the shit out of me. Just looked out my window, looked like a face looking back at me. Just a car. It's alright. I'm not gonna die, but scared the shit out of me. Like, I hate that when you turn around and you see something, you think you see something, but it turns out it's just like a rat running past or something. Whew, scared shit out of me. So, yeah, I'm not going to do drugs because they're expensive and can't be asked and I don't trust myself. Like, smoking, I'll say this to you, I started smoking in year 7 for a bit, like, I say started smoking, I had like a fag a day for 3 days with a friend, and then at the end of 3 days we were like, this is boring, we're not getting anything out of this apart from a bit of a cough. I'm quitting, so I'll quit. So I don't see point in smoking. It's just putting your hand to your face, sucking a bit, and then blowing a bit. So, and making a bit of a circle if you can. That's pretty cool. My uncle can do that. Like blow circle smokes, smoke circles the other way around. So no, I don't see point in smoking. Drinking, like, I have some friends that are like, against drinking. Like, oh, I don't see point in getting drunk. You're just making an arse of yourself. No, I don't see that. I've only been drunk once, and it was rather quite nice actually. Like, when people say, oh, when they're drunk, they can't remember a thing. I remembered it all. Like, I've been told I was drunk, and I remember it. Like, yeah, like, being drunk, I thought it would be different. I thought you would just have a few drinks, and then wake up, like, and not remember like anything. But for me, first time drinking in like a year. Because I'm not a big drinker because I never go out, and I can't exactly just because I say to my dad, get me a bottle of Jack Daniels, you little bitch, slap. Because one, he'll just throw me out of the house and kick my head in. But like, I'm not a huge drinker, and I spent like 40 quid in one night like it were a sixth form party, like so the lamest of parties you can go to. Well, I don't know if that is the thing. People say we're alright, but like it's a scheduled event. Like, no, it's not like someone says there's a party at my house, let's go. So it wasn't like that. People like you're thinking the barman. I find this illegal actually because I'm 17 and they served me. Like I must think that they must think like everyone in sixth form's 18 or something. So like thinking it started at 7. I got there fashionably late at 7:30. I was gonna go there at 7, but a few the mate that's out going with says we're not gonna make it. We're gonna be there at half 7. So like I'm not going in on my own because I'd probably spit at the bartender like in fear or something. He'd ask me what I want. I'd just start screaming and just laying on the ground. So so half 7 gets past. Like I'm only like 10 meters away from where it were at anyway, because like I got it were like half 6. So I rang him up. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, he's not gonna make it until half 7. So I'm like, oh shit. So I go to my nana's. Luckily my nana's is like 10 meters away. So I just stay there for half an hour and have a bacon sandwich, because apparently when you're drinking you want to have something in your stomach. So like just bacon sandwich me. And so half 7 comes fast. I wait for him outside. He pulls up in his car with my other mate. I don't know if he is a mate. Like I like him. I like his company. And like if it wasn't for the other mate, we probably wouldn't be friends, because like he's into football and girls, and I'm into games and girls. We're both into girls. Like, we're both straight, perfectly straight. And but we won't be friends. That's another thing. If you look at your best mate, like well, you don't have to be your best mate, but like one of your oldest friends, and you think, like, would you be friends if you met tomorrow? I've got this friend Reese. Like, we used to. He's probably my oldest friend. Like dating back, like I knew him probably at 3 or 4, and we used to get along. And then around year 6, I didn't go outside, so I never went outside. So he had other friends, obviously, because we all had. When I was younger, I had the problem with I have quite a few friends, but not many of them like each other, so they won't just get on. I don't know if you've had this problem as well, but you'd have a few friends that don't like a certain friend, and then another friend that'll not like all your friends. So like, I'd try and schedule it so I'd hang around with you on Monday, then you on Tuesday. I didn't really. I just chose like whoever called for me, I'll go out first. And so we used to be best mates. Like best mates, we used to stop at each other's house and shit. And then I stopped going out, and he got into cool group at school, because he's the cool kid. Well, he's a cool kid, and I tried hanging out with him, but I just didn't find it good. Like, I wouldn't enjoy myself in their company. I found it annoying, and I found it like they were judging everything I was doing, because like, I didn't belong. So I just left that group like after a year and moved on to another group. And this group, I can say whatever I want, and they won't judge me, and I won't judge them if they say like messed up stuff as well. So we just enjoy each other's company, really. So I hang around with that group now. Well, that will like not now, but like, cause some of them go to college and shit. But like, I found myself where I'm hanging around now. I got like 2 groups of friends. It's again, they probably won't get along together, but I got my mates I've had like a few times, and I've known them about the same time. Although one of them in the group I've known for about 10 years, but we've sort of split apart, kinda, because I've just found it hard to talk to him. I don't know why. I'm not the only one, but like, it's hard to strike up a conversation, because we're both like pretty quiet. So we won't. So our conversations will be like, "Oh, did you see that film?" And he'll be like, "Oh yeah," and then we'll be like, "Cool," and then it'll just end there. We like, neither me or him are the type of people to carry on a conversation if it's not needed. So yeah, I can hang out with him and his friends, which are kind of my friends. Like, I won't say they're my friends anymore, because I said I've changed a bit. I don't see it in myself, because obviously you don't see yourself change because you're with yourself every day. It's like you don't feel yourself grow, because you see yourself every day. And like if you were measuring it, you probably could see like over a year or something like that, you've grown like an inch or something. Yeah, every day. So yeah, I don't see how I've changed really. And the other group, now this group, like there's a few of them. Like there's not a leader, or obviously we're not a fucking gang or something, but we're just a group of friends. And, like they're funny. I like to be around them. I'm not the funny guy. I don't try to be funny. Well, I won't like just go and tell jokes and shit. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just the kind of guy who's like, if they're saying something, I'll just add something to make it funnier. No, that sounds like I'm a dick or something. Like if they're saying something, I'll either make a sexual reference or like something a bit funny, so it'll make them laugh. So that's the type of guy I am. I'm not like the funny guy. I'm just the guy who's randomly like will just butt in your conversation, say something funny about the conversation, and then just leave. Like if I had a microphone, I'd just walk in, say my shit, drop the mic, and just leave. It's peace, motherfuckers. So I think I'm that kind of guy. People probably have different things of me. Like I'm judging that on myself. Like that's the person I think I have, but probably my mates think I'm like a knobhead or different type of person. So yeah. So I try and hang out with both. Just punched a knife there. I try and hang out with both, but like sometimes I don't know. I feel quite awkward sometimes in the older group. Well, they're not older, they're the same age, but like the guy I've known older, I feel awkward sometimes because they're all smart, and I used to be smart, but now I'm less smart. Because when I was in primary school, I used to be the smartest. I used to be on top set in maths, like top table, like fucking genius table. And then in shit. In year 7, I used to be in top set for maths. Year 8, I used to be in top set for maths. But the teacher I had were a complete dickhead, and he wasn't a very good teacher. Like I'm not saying that because he were a dickhead, but he just was. He couldn't grasp our attentions. So I would just talk really to my mate. Like in year 8 or like three, and then the table behind him has 3, and then the table had 3 people. But yeah, I were on the front 3. Like with 2 of my mates who we used to talk every day, so we were just like talking shit, and he would get angry. And for this, the following year, I find myself in set 3, not because of my like work. I'm pretty much just standard to everyone else, maybe a bit lower, so maybe set 2 is the right place. But no, he decided to set me 2 sets down, which is actually the wrong thing to do. Because I was talking to a teacher about it when he was like, do you want to come up because you're obviously too smart for these people? And I'm like, yeah. But he's like, you shouldn't have been moved down twice. Because if, like, they've seen it before, like, someone will be really smart and then they'll put them in like, where the less smart people are, and they'll become less smart because of it. But the year I was in set 3, that was the best. No, actually, the first year I was in set 3, I did well, and then halfway through the year they were like, oh, you're obviously too smart for these, go into set 2. So in set 2, I spent half a year in set 2, but the teacher didn't like me for some reason, so we didn't click. So she admitted to this, and she did this with a few other people in set 2. She actually says, I'm teaching set 2 in your year, next year. I don't want you in my lesson, I'm putting you in set 3. So, again, not because I'm thick, but because teacher don't like me, so puts me down. Ironically, she gets me the following year because she heard it wrong and she's teaching set 3 again. So I have to put up with her, and because I got moved up to set 2 that year, and so the following year I'm not allowed to be moved up for some reason. It's all bullshit, really. But so I spent a whole year in set 3, and like I'd get work done before everyone else. Like they'd be working what 2 plus 2 is, and I'm like E equals. No, that's more of a science. Is that? I don't know. I've just made myself look like an idiot talking about idiots. So like the best thing I can remember about this was year 10. I wasn't listening to the teacher. She was talking, and then she said to me, Peter, if you She just pointed me out because, again, she doesn't like me. Peter, if you're not listening to this, why don't you teach the class, like, do what's on the board? Like, she thinks she's clever at this point. She thinks I'm fucked. I don't know what I'm doing. But what we were doing at the time was plus, like, adding subtractions. Oh, I've just made maths. See, I've not done maths in like almost a year now, so I've lost it. Fractions. Right, we're plusing and minus fractions. So like 1/5 plus 2/5. Now she thought, oh shit, I've got him here because he won't know this because he's a fucking retard. At this point, I'm like, yeah, miss. So you add the numerators, keep the oh, fucking hell, I can't say the word. Denominators. Yeah, that's it. You keep the fuck me, dominators. Yes, dominatrix. Totally, I'm into that shit. No, you keep the the D ones. You keep the bottom ones the same if they're the same. And she's like, oh shit. Her mind's blown at this point because I've got it right. And then she does. Oh, well, why don't you do this? She changes the bottom ones. She changes them, and she's like, work this out now. Obviously, it's fucking easy. Like, you make it so they're the same number, and then you plus and shit. Like, yeah, I'm not explaining it because I can't be asked, and it's early in the morning. I want to go to bed, but I'm not going to because I'm going to stay up all night. But so I work it out, and at this point she just stays quiet. She actually sends me out for being cheeky. So she's like, do this, like, work this shit out. I do it, and then she sends me out for being cheeky because I got it right and proved her, like, made her look like a rape bitch. So yeah, that happened. And then the year after, she's like, at the end of the year, she's like, I really don't want to teach you again, so I'm moving you to set 2. And I think, like, she tries to make the moral high ground on this. She went, I've been thinking about it, and you're too good for set 3, so I'm moving you to set 2. And I feel like saying, you knew this a year ago, you stupid bitch. Slap for you. But I didn't. I just went, alright. Like, like, what you want to... I'm one of these people who think about what I want to say, but just pussy out at the end. So, like, if I'm being told off, I'll be like, shut the fuck up, bitch, and take out my cock and just slap her with it. But really, I'll just put my head down and be like, yes, miss, yes, miss. So, I got moved up to set 2 in year 11. My voice went again then. I need some more water, but mine's run out. So, I'm in year... Oh, fucking hell, my voice went proper weird then. 1 minute. I'm gonna pause it here and hopefully I won't stop recording. So, I'm back. I cleared my throat. I pressed F8. Actually, I pressed it on the option menu. See if I can record it. So, like, I pressed pause. I should have done that all along, actually, because it totally fucked me over. So, in year 11, it's the best. Like, the best year in maths. Because the work was easy. I had already got in year 10 we did this test to get our GCSEs. Fucking pooned it. Like, people got no questions right in year 10. Go back to year 10. We had 2 tests so far. On the first I had got 3 wrong, and on the second I had got 2 wrong. So I was thinking there were people who got every question right on the first one and the second one, but no one got, like, I was overall the highest, because, like, people got all the questions on the right on the first one, but then, like, fucking destroyed the second one by getting, like, 1 or 2 like 10 or 20 questions wrong. So overall I was the best. I am the best. So that's probably why I got moved up to set 2. And my voice is really going now. Water! I need water. So I'm in year 11. The work's easy. It's just like flying by. Because at this point I got my GCSE maths. I really can't be asked to, like, go for an A or B. Because I took one of the I took the higher test. It shit all over me, if I'm honest. Because with me being in set 3 for a few years, like 2 years, I was doing the same thing as what I'll be doing in, like, year 5 or something. So the set 1s would be doing all the high shit, like the complex algebra and stuff. So I basically got fucked out of getting a B or an A in maths because I were with the thickies, like the people who throw the shit at the walls and hope it sticks. So I basically got cheated out of that. And then we did this other test in maths. It was like worth half a GCSE. I think, oh shit, functional skills, I think were it called. It was like putting maths into real life situations. That was piss easy. Like, it was like 30 questions, but all of them were like, I've got 10 meters of rope and I need to make these ribbons, and each ribbon takes a meter of rope. How many can I make? And I just pissed by that. I think I got one wrong out of all of it, and that was just like, I had to check my work and I didn't check it right. I got the answer right, but I didn't check it right, so I didn't get the point. So that's a bit thingy. So I pretty much got full marks out of that. Got my half GCSE. Now people didn't actually try on that one. So like, alright, it's half a GCSE. What's the point? So like, I kind of had that thingy. Like, I wasn't gonna do it. I couldn't be asked. Then I looked at the questions and just kept doing it because it was easy as fuck. I think it was like 30 questions and we had like 2 hours to do it. And after about 20 minutes, I was done. And I was looking around and everyone were pretty much done. Like there were a few idiots that were like still like, halfway through it, but like I was done. Everyone else was done. I don't know why they just don't let us out the exam hall then, because like everyone's done. So just piss off. And so you have to wait an hour. I've done 20 minutes later, so I've got an hour and 20. Oh my god, fucking all the things I'm getting wrong here, and I'm good at maths. So I had a lot of time later. No, I had a lot of time left. So what you do in this time is crucial. Well, it's not crucial. Nothing's crucial. You've done the test. It's fucking easy. You've pissed on it. So now it's the waiting game. So you're looking around, seeing if there's teachers that you like in the hall, so you can like have a little chat with them, like oh miss, I need help. Yeah, how's your day, miss? And then shit and all like that. But it's looking around. People like put their heads on the desk. You can tell some people are fake and going to sleep because they're all like, oh my god, like murmuring, trying to get people attention. Fucking whores. Like, I'll just try and get attentions for it. And so you spend about an hour and whatever minutes just waiting, and then everyone's like, right, everyone put your pen and pencil down. The test is now over, and then you go out in groups. So like like it's an idiot. Like being like because I were in one of the highest groups, I go in first. So that means I leave last, and it's the most boring thing just waiting for people, because each row takes about 3 minutes, because it'll be like, right, this row, and then everyone stand up, slowly walk to the front, collect the phone or shit, and leave, and then it'll be like, alright, this row, and then this is like when you're like 10 rows back, so you're just waiting. Like the row next to you goes, and you're like, oh, thank God it's almost time. And you'll be like, this, and then you just stand up, get your phone and shit, put battery back in if you took battery out. So then, after a test, I don't know if you're outside, but you'll just talk to your friends and be like, oh yeah, this test was fucking easy, pissed all over it. Then you'll get that one friend who will like, oh, I found it fucking hard, and you're like, oh really? When in your mind you're like, you fucking retard. If you didn't find that easy, then just kill yourself. There's no hope for you. But like, you don't say that. You're just like, oh right, I found it pretty easy and shit. And like, I tried all my tests. Like every test I got, I tried. And, decent result. I got into sixth form, and people who didn't get into sixth form went to college, which is not a good idea, I don't think, because college is pretty shitty. Like the place is better to look at, but I don't see the point if you go in like into higher education again, just go into the place you know. Cause the way I say is better the pricks you know than the pricks you don't. So like, you know the good teachers, you know the bad teachers, so like you know how to do it. But in college, it's all new. Like you have to find your way around. That could take a day. A teacher could seem nice at first and then be a total bitch, and then that's not pretty or nice. You know who the good teachers are, like good-looking teachers. There's not many good-looking teachers at my school, I gotta be honest. Fucking full of mongs. So yeah. How long we? Fucking hell, 30 minutes, and this is only meant to be like a 10-minute add-on because I fucked up the recording. I can't call it number 3, can I? Because there's a big, like, 2 there. And I can't, oh shit. Nothing else I can talk about, apart from the PlayStation 4, but I'm pretty sure you won't want to hear about that, because, you know, PS4s and PlayStation in general are fucking shite. So I'll try and make this a weekly thing. If you're listening, thanks for listening. Like, favourite, and add this to your favourites and shit. You don't have to. Just like it if you want. Maybe a subscription will be nice, because I want to beat Steve. So we've hit the 30-minute mark, and I'm going to be like, see you guys, and this is the end of the podcast, and that's where I end it.